is making me so mad. It's looking like, is it sideways? Give me ones if it's sideways, guys. It's supposed to be horizontal. This is how YouTube messes with me. I was horizontal today on my live stream. Why can't I be horizontal now? Let me know if it's what it's coming in like, guys. Somebody give me a 1 in the chat. So it's sideways. My gosh, dude. Hey, Justin Garza, Mama Wolf, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. All right, I hate to do this to you guys and gals. Well, now it's saying it ain't making sense. Okay, well, there it is. Maybe it's going to let me do it. All right, let's give it a try. All right, welcome, everyone. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Now, listen, I'm going to show y'all some things while I wait on a few people to get here because this is exciting news, okay? All right. So after the Dirty Cop news, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of an awesome shirt. I told you all about that. It's autographed by many people. And but I also want to show you something else. Bear with me a second. Let me grab it. I just had it and I sat it down somewhere, but now I got to figure out where that was, or where that is. And let's see what I did with that dang thing. Boy, I get scatterbrained sometimes. Bear with me a second. I got the knife I want to show you in case you haven't seen it. I did show it the other day on the live stream. And so I am going to be giving away, not mine because John Felix gave me it himself. So that's special to me. But the same knife. And I'm going to ask him. Now, we've already talked about this and I've got some coming, but I haven't asked him about autographing a couple of them. I'm not going to have all of them autographed, I don't think, because I'm going to do a couple of type of giveaways. And so some of them I'm going to have autographed for a special giveaway. And then some of them I'm just going to have that say 2024. You know what? I may have the emblem that's already on it. And I may go ahead and just ask him to sign, autograph all of them. And he might not want to. So this kind of be up to him too. I'm going crazy. I just don't know what the heck I do with that knife. But while I wait on a few more people to get in, everybody like, subscribe, and share to each other's channels. And, man, I'm really going nuts. Let's see. I've been running around trying to get a lot of stuff done. You know, I'm a little sick and chemo sick from the chemo, but I literally just had that knife a few minutes ago. And I laid it down somewhere. And I can't find it, but I don't want to lose you guys, so I'll go ahead and start the show. And I will just have to let y'all see it when I find it on another time. Or you can go back and look at my video the night of Audit Palooza because I showed it. It is a really nice knife. And it does, y'all, have a fire striker on it. I was kind of confused. And I seen that tonight in John Felix's channel where he showed it again. So it does have a striker on it. It has a flashlight on it. It has a seatbelt cutter on it. It has a window breaker on it. It has a knife itself and a belt hook. It says Audit Palooza 2024. So tonight I'm giving away a free shirt after the show. Next week I'm giving another shirt away after the show. And I'll show you all those quick. And when I find a knife, eventually I'll show all that at some point. The Constitutional Freedom Fighter was there. I'm only going to show you the front of this shirt. This is going away tonight. So whoever sticks around and joins the contest, y'all will win this shirt tonight. Someone will win this tonight. I will mail it for free. And so where do we answer? You answer right here in live chat. So once I ask the question for this shirt is, how many signatures? Mine's going to be on it as well. So how many signatures are on this shirt? And if whoever closest the closest number tonight before the end of the live stream will win. And the only thing you have to do is two things. You either have to trust me enough to give me your address to send it to, or give me your friend's address and I'll send it to there. Or you go out and get, like in South Carolina, we have these local post office boxes that are ran by like Postal Pal type things. And you can rent a monthly box for like 1 month. And it's like $8 or $10. You pay that and I'll ship it to that post office box. Oregon Road, good to see you. SC Swamp Fox, y'all make sure y'all go check her out. Now she's coming with me. She's going to come with me and NC Tyrant Hunter and Carolina Auditor. Let me drink something, guys. This chemo really messes up my throat. Jim Black, thanks for coming in. We're going to make you a mod. Everybody is welcome in my channel. For some reason, there you go. For some reason, it's giving me a hard time. But all right, you're a standard mod. You can post your links. Everybody's welcome. So tonight, whoever guesses the closest number, you can be a few off. Whoever gets the closest will win this shirt, and I'll mail it to you. Now, next week in my Dirty Cotton News live stream, because my subs are not getting, and as you see, my subs are not here. I got, 11 people in here. I've got some of my subs, don't get me wrong, and I thank you so much for that. But 96% of my videos are being watched, and I'll show you that tonight. Whoever sticks around at the end in my analytics are all non-subscribers. So they're only sending out my notifications to 4% of my people. Check this out. This is the guy that John was bragging about tonight on his live stream, the constitutional freedom fighter. He is an awesome guy who helped John out. He's in everybody's lives a lot of time. Now you see he's not in mine tonight, so I'm going to have to fuss at him about that. I'm just joking. Mike Hunt, good to see you here. Audit Tron, good to see you. Ain't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Kim J, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share the stream. I'm back in action, everybody. The ones that's coming in. I've been out because I've been battling cancer, but I'm doing good. So anyway, on the back of the shirt, it's got the Bill of Rights. Okay. Now, how you going to win this shirt is everybody, you got a week to do it. Tom Sanders. Hey, everybody in the house, I'm going to tell you a story about Tom Sanders and why I give my number out. And this is important. Stick around. All right. Tom Sanders is a contractor in Myrtle Beach, and he's now a new friend of mine. He's a brother in Christ. And you don't have to be a brother in Christ to be my friend, but, and it doesn't help. Everybody's my friend, so don't think that. But he's a brother in Christ, and he's a contractor, and he just was flipped. NC Tyrant Hunter and Carolina auditors so far are going to Horry County, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina next Wednesday, and we will promote the time when we're going to be doing our streams. We're all four going to go live at the same time, and we're going to go into the Myrtle Beach Police Department. And we're going to, I'm not going to tell you which one, but the guy was illegally arrested on private property that he was not trespassed from. These cops, because they was butthurt from a 4-day early, and I'll show y'all a partial video of that, where they come into the woods and start harassing the guy. Now, I'll tell you, Tom's employee is homeless. He's worked for Tom for the last 5 years, I believe. I may be a little bit wrong, Tom. You can correct me on anything I get wrong, because I get so much stuff going on. Sometimes I might get a little bit correct, but I believe it's 5 years. His name is Shane. Tom loves him to death. He's a great guy, but he prefers to be homeless. He loves his tent and where he's at, and he's a happy guy. He's a clean guy. He takes care of things, and he's doing things right. Well, they was harassing him. Tom went on his video, and he showed them they came in the woods with all their flashlights. This is Horry County Sheriff's Department. Come out, and he's like, no, we're not coming there. You leave. You're trespassing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, 4.5 years. And so, and finally, the video kind of ended. I can't remember correctly if it was just he could take short videos or whatever. He finally got the cops to leave that night because they was trespassing and had no right to be there. Now, I didn't get to show that in the video, but you'll see flashlights, several of them coming at him through the woods, hollering at him and stuff like that. And he's telling them, you're trespassing, get out of here. We don't want you here. So they gave him a hard time, but they finally left. 4 days later, they show up when Tom's not there to help protect the guy. And they bum rush him, arrest him, take him off the property, trespass him, and wasn't trespassed. Hey, Brandon Mitchell, good to see you. Thanks so much for showing up. If I miss anybody in chat, I'm just trying to get done because I know I'm losing people who ain't subscribed. So, that's fine. So anyway, that being said, look out for I'm going to be posting about it every day. I'm trying to get more journalists and auditors to come. So NC Tyrant Hunter, Willie, and SC Swamp Fox is kind of reaching out to people they know. And if they can get more people to come, that's going to be great. Now we're going to meet the gentleman, and these have to be verified. We just can't have anybody wanting to show up, okay? So any verified auditor of the four that I just mentioned, or anybody that I know personally from anybody else that we can vet and know that's part of the community, we will give the address to show up. Now, Tom sent me some excellent video and pictures of, he makes these brilliant homemade pizzas and pizza sauce and stuff. So I sent some of those to the guys and gals and let them know he's willing to make us some lunch. We can go to his house. We can talk there and get a game plan together before we go, or we can go to a restaurant and eat. San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Good to see you, brother. Bama Cam, thanks so much for being in the house. So we can eat there, or if we say some of us might not like pizza, but we want to eat a hamburger, well, we'll go eat a hamburger. He's just offering, but we'll make it down there. We'll do our First Amendment stuff. If anybody wants to audit some more, we can. If everybody wants to stick around and stay as long as everybody else does, we can go get some dinner at a sit-down restaurant there. Tom can tell us some nice ones to go to, and we can go there and eat. Okay. Now, all that being said, look out for all of that, and please welcome Tom into your family. He doesn't have a channel besides supporting people and stuff like that and watching videos, but let's help him grow. We're going to get Shane a channel too, and we're going to help him grow. All right, I'm going to start my videos, guys and gals. I love you all. Thank you for showing up. Just for a second, I love this guy.
I think the world's gone brain dead. Since when did everybody identify as they them? Caught up on their penises and trading for some fake breasts. I ain't homophobic, I J friends. I just think it's weird that the world's so offended. They tell us that it's beautiful, but they take it no shipping. They wanted to get rich and they started a pandemic, and they really want to win, so they rig in the elections. Everybody.
All right, that being said, I've heard a little bit of his music. I don't listen to music much, but somebody said, you know, this guy watched this video, and I absolutely fell in love with him. I probably watched 30 of his videos in the last 2 days while I'm working and driving down the road and stuff. All right, my dirty cop news. Let's get started. Some of you may have seen these videos. Some of you may not. I don't know why it won't go there. What's going on with my stupid computer? Give me a second, guys. All right, I don't know. Oh, crap. Sorry. That's what was happening. I was hitting the wrong thing. Let me put my glasses back on and see if I can get that. All right. Here we go. Next video. All right. Some of you may have already seen this. This is recent. But for the ones who haven't, this is a disturbing video. So please look away. And I will learn, guys. San Joaquin is going to help me figure out how to do this where I ain't got to watch it off the TV screen. But anyway, check it out.
Video shows a police officer assaulting a handcuffed man in the back of a patrol car. The Jonesboro Police Department immediately fired the officer, Joseph Harris, after an internal review.
You all right?
Early in the video, the detainee can be heard saying he has fentanyl inside of him.
Sir, will you please listen to me? I have got fentanyl inside of me.
He is then seen wrapping a seatbelt around his neck. The car stops and the officer begins punching and elbowing him in the head before removing the seatbelt from his neck.
NC Darren Hunter.
The detainee then appears to be unresponsive at first.
You all right?
Before the officer prods him with his baton. CNN has made attempts to reach both Joseph Harris and the police union for comment.
So how you like them apples? All right, let me get off this before y'all start leaving.
This is not 2016 or 2020. The stakes.
All right, now watch this next video. Another outrageous act, and a lot of you, I know almost probably all of you may have seen this, but some of you may have not, but it's still outrageous, so let's watch it.
Everybody stop where you're at.
Video released to 12 News by Tyrone McAlpin's attorney showing the moments Phoenix police officers stop him. The reports detail how officers went to McAlpin because they were called to a Circle K about a fight a white man had started and wouldn't leave the store.
They didn't actually talk to the Circle K employees. They didn't conduct any investigation other than talking to that man And he then pointed to an American who'd been in the store earlier and claimed to have been assaulted by him.
Officers go to McAlpin in a Dollar Tree parking lot. That's when this video starts.
Let's see. The first thing I see when the officer gets out of his car is the officer reaching his hands out to grab Tyrone. That right there is an escalation.
Jesse Showalter is one of McAlpin's attorneys, believing the force the two officers used here was unnecessary.
And then what you see is Tyrone simply trying to avoid being struck repeatedly by the officer, who repeatedly swings punches at his face.
Put your hands behind your back.
When McAlpin is on the ground, officers tase him 4 times
Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
before getting him handcuffed, and his girlfriend comes up.
He's got a disability. What kind of disabilities do you have?
He's got cerebral palsy.
That wasn't documented in reports by the officers involved.
He's an American citizen who's facing many charges that could result in the loss of his civil rights. And based on this video, that's just unconscionable.
Earlier this month, a Maricopa County judge determined there was probable cause for McAlpin to face the 3 felony charges for assaulting an officer and resisting arrest. In a statement to 12 News, County Attorney Rachel Mitchell said she'll be reviewing the case herself, saying she respects her attorneys and those who've raised concerns, adding, "I may reach a different conclusion or I may not, but I believe this case merits additional scrutiny." Phoenix police tell us this incident is under investigation and was assigned to be looked into by the Professional Standards Bureau at the end of August. In a statement to 12 News, the Police Officers Union says in part, "We stand behind our officers and would caution the community on making judgments about the incident until all evidence is reviewed rather than a snippet of body cam footage." Still, Showalter finds the incident is an example of what the Department of Justice found in their investigation into Phoenix police.
With the city of Phoenix claiming that it wants to handle its own problems without DOJ oversight, we'd really like to see if that's what they intend to do, or if they're just going to do more of the same, if they're just going to try to sweep this under the rug and avoid any accountability.
Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
All right, now I got some more stories, but give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and show you the little video from Tom and Tom Sanders, who is in the house right now, and I'm going to show you that little bit. Let me get off this page before a new video starts and jacks me up again and messes me up. Confuses me. Hold on a second. Let me go to my YouTube channel. And go here. See, y'all can see all my Tom McDonald I've been watching. But that guy's a genius, bro. And Eminem just took him off #1. Now he's #2. Hey, let's go buy his new video and make him #1 again. You don't have to, but if you do, I would love it, because I love this guy. And Eminem's again. He hates the country. So let's see. All right. Well, in my opinion, y'all might like the guy, whatever. And I don't dislike Eminem. He is the man, though. He's the GOAT too. But I like Tom a little better. And Eminem's been going a little wild with his hate for the country lately. So let's see here. Where am I at? What is this?
Property now.
Yeah, there you go. Let me give me a second. Let me blow this up. Figure out how to do it. Oh, there you go. All right, so this was the first night of the harassment. It's a short video, and here's what happened. And then we're going to go find out what happened come Friday. We're going to try to get to the bottom of a lot of it.
Private property, get off of the property now. Last warning. No. Private property, get off. Remove yourself from the property. I heard you. Did you hear me? Private property, get off.
Tell them they're trespassing from now on, too.
Shane. Shane, come here. I heard you the first time. You have no business coming on private property. You have no search warrant. You need to leave now. We are not a threat to you. Shane, come here.
If
Do not
anybody,
interact with them. Get off the property right now.
if anybody,
Out.
hold on. Let me stop this real quick. If somebody's being ugly in chat and you're a
And
mod,
cut.
stop it, because we don't do that here. We support each other. You can disagree, but don't be ugly about it. And if you're not a mod, some mod, block them out. Just block them.
Your supervisor. What? Who?
You.
I'm right here.
I've got 2 lights over there. See what's going on?
That's way over. Turn your light off. I don't want the fuckers coming up. Off of the property! I cannot hear you. You have no business. Listen to me. No business on this property without a warrant. Now get off the property. Do you have somebody calling to tell you that? No. Now get off the property. You don't listen very well, do you?
Not to you. You hear that, scumbag?
Get the fuck out of here now. Yeah, whatever.
Leslie! Thanks for coming in, my darling.
As soon as I did that, all the fucking lights, all the lights came on. It ran.
I gotta deal with these fuckers right now, I'm sorry.
I hear you. I put you in a bad spot.
Hey, you're all right, Bo. You was heated. It's okay. Just don't like typing in chat. When you're out there saying it, hey, Bo, Jeff will tell you, when he gets riled up, they coming out. And the BAM's going to hit you if you mess with Jeff. All right, so I got a couple more stories. They're not videos. I'll read them too if you want to stick around, and then we'll do our giveaway, and we'll do some more videos of some awesome auditors that I got lined up if y'all want to check out some of their work. Alfie Audits is pretty amazing. Go check him out if you don't stick around. Hidden in Plain Sight. Let's see, I think is the name of this guy's channel. And let's see. No, that's not the other one. And there's at least one more I'm gonna find. I think it's in my lineup somewhere. But all right, well, here's the next. Wait a minute. Is this another video we already watched? Oh no, here we go. All right, this is a story I'm gonna have to read you. So 4 ex-law enforcement officers charged in $37 million extortion scam. And this was came out August 15th. I'm going to drink a little soda before I start reading. If you can bear with it, stick around. I'll read most of the story, and you can go check out it for yourself. And I got one more story, and then we'll do our free giveaway. All right. Prosecutors are accused of 4 ex-law enforcement and military officers of conducting an elaborate fake raid on a California man's home in 2019 in order to trick him into signing away his rights and his business worth tens of millions of dollars. The victim, who was not named in the indictment, shared the business, a China-based rubber chemical manufacturer called, I'm going to botch that, so just read that, Technology Company Ltd. with a wealthy Chinese national. Prosecutors said the two had been in a costly legal dispute over the company for years. That same unnamed Chinese national that backed the sham raid, and contacted one of the defendants, Max Samuel Bennett Turbot, with a plan to end the legal fight over the business, prosecutors allege. Turbot, 39, a UK citizen and former member of the British military, along with 3 others, men are now facing charges of conspiracy to commit extortion, 1 count of attempted extortion, 1 count of conspiracy against rights, 1 count of deprivation of rights under color of law. The others charged include Stephen Arthur Langford, 68, a retired Los Angeles sheriff. Let me scroll up for more. Okay, so now he owns a Santa Clara, California-based process service company. Glenn Louise Gozart, 63, a former LASD deputy. He owns and runs a private investigation and security service. Matthew Philip Hart, 41, an Australian citizen and former member of the Australian military. He owns a risk management service business in Australia. An attorney for Langford declined to comment on the case. Efforts to reach attorneys for others men named in an indictment were not immediately successful. Y'all can go look the story up and read the rest if you'd like to. I got one more, and then we'll get away to the giveaway. And we'll go from there. All right. Okay. Defendant allegedly murdered pregnant woman and staged her death to look like a suicide to prevent law enforcement from learning about their sexual relation, which began when she was a minor. Boston, a former Stockton, I might be saying that wrong, Stockton, Mass police officer has been charged in federal court in Boston with allegedly murdering a young woman to prevent her from disclosing information about his long-lasting sexual exploitation of her while she was on duty, beginning when she was a minor. Matthew Farwell, 38, of Northeastern Mass, has been indicted on one count of killing a witness or victim. Farwell was arrested this morning and will make an additional appearance in federal court in Boston at 2:30. Now, of course, you know, this is old, but it's finally coming to case, and it'll tell you all the stuff leading up to 2024. I just wanted to show that. So if you're interested in going and looking at the rest of it, I'm not going to read this whole long thing, but they finally, you know, he's finally been charged and update as of August 29th, 2024. All right. So that being said, all this was for education purposes. Like, subscribe, and share. Use any of my videos. I don't care who you are. You can use my videos. Make fun of me if you want to. It doesn't matter. And I won't give you a content strike unless you say something. No, I'm just playing. I won't give you a content strike. So that being said, let's get on something that we can watch in the background on silent while we do this giveaway. Let's see. How about not in silent, but an Alfie audits. So now, give me a second. I'm going to start playing this, one of his audits. And let's see, one that's, you know, long enough to kind of play a little bit in the background. And let's see about a live, something like a live or a short. Something long enough that we can play while we do this little game. So y'all give me a second and I'll start telling you to put how many numbers y'all think are on the shirt. And while y'all are doing that, I'm going to freeze the chat so I can see where it went, and I'll get the numbers and then see who wins. Please obstruct the man for filming. All right. There ain't many people in here, so this should be fast. We'll watch this. Give me a second, okay?
Can you give it a bit of room, mate? Because I don't want you to get hurt by us or by him by accident where he's kicking out.
All right, as of right now, everybody in chat who wants to win the shirt, start telling me how many people is written on the shirt, and then we'll play for a few more minutes, and then I'll look to see the numbers, and somebody will win the shirt. If I can get my stupid. All right, 32, 16, 21, 10. I'll tell you 10 ain't right, but you know, vote once, and then it's, one fair vote each, and then we'll see. So I froze the chat. Y'all keep chatting. I'm going to go count one more time and sign it and make sure I'm absolutely right. And then whoever wins, I'll be glad to send it to you. Thanks for coming. Next week, win another shirt. The week after that, and for 10 weeks, come back and win either a 2024 Audit Palooza knife with a flashlight, a fire striker, a seatbelt cutter, a window breaker, and a blade, and a belt loop. It's it's signed or it's engraved 2024 Audit Palooza, and I'm gonna ask John if he would graciously sign either 1, 2, or maybe all of them. I'm thinking about that now. I'll talk to him about that, so there may be some of them signed. You can't get mine because he gave it to me, and that's special. But I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna count these numbers.
Give me a chance to explain why I tried to go home. All I was trying to do was go home. Now I'm going to shit on your camera. I'm going to shit on your intercom. I'm going to rub it in. And if you don't give me a drink of water immediately, I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do it again. You've arrested me for no reason. I'm going to kill myself now. I'm going to kill myself now. You've arrested my head. You haven't done anything. You just arrested the wrong guy. I'm an SAS soldier. You've just been arrested. SAS. You told me I wouldn't get arrested again. No, I didn't. Right, now I'm going to shit in your bag. Because you've arrested me for nothing. Ow! 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 I just want to shit in your bag now. Yeah, you do that, you can go to the bag. Yes, I'm going to shit in your bag now. You've arrested me for drugging someone. Yeah, now I'm going to shit on your intercom. Because he wouldn't let me do my friend. So I'm going to shit on your intercom and shit on your trusty on your face. Now standing, right, that's an assault, he's standing on my leg. I'd like to report an assault, he's standing on my leg. Please, for the assault, he's standing on my leg. Please, assault, he's standing on my leg. Okay, the 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 assault, standing on my leg. Stop that now. Stop.
6 cops for 1 guy.
Listen, I'll get arrested for no reason. I've done that wrong. If I've done anything wrong, you're beating me up. Not beating you up, mate. Don't arrest me for no reason. I'm going to shit on your bullshit. I'm going to shit everybody out. They arrest me for no reason. I've done that wrong. I've done that wrong. I'm shitting everybody out. Yeah, but you shit on my face. Shit on my face. Shit on my face. Don't fucking face. I'll be kill myself. No, don't kill myself. Get fucked back. I'll be kill my leg, mate. I'll be fucked my leg. Oh, baby. Oh, my leg. Oh, my leg.
Bill, if you can calm down for us, then perhaps we can get you in a car or a van, all right? But at the moment, we don't really make anything on the floor.
No, I'm shit now. I'm going to the wall. But you know, we've got that level. I didn't do anything more. I didn't do anything more. I didn't do anything more.
Okay, we might need
Don't tell you she's going to spin off. Why are you here, man?
Okay, I'm gonna finish playing the video, but we have a winner, Jim Black. Okay, you have won the shirt with the guess of 25, and so he really won with 25. Okay, hold on a second. He really won with 25 because once I sign it, once I sign it, I have 24, and so he got closest with 25. And here it is. And Solo Yakker's on here. Jeff Gray's on here. Pink Camera Magic, a whole bunch of them. Harvey is on here. Caved Up Caveman, cammed up caveman's on here, auditing Erie County. I can't hardly read that. But she's on there, and she was awesome. I remember, but I can't just remember the name. And then Maddie's on there. Shaggy, Team DLZ Brick, and the guy signed it. Cammed up caveman, like I said, XXGO. Of course, Joe Cool and his girlfriend. And, they're awesome. ATM. There's just so many more. But NC Tire Hunter Zone, there, his wife's on there, Harvey Fruitbird, J-Town Express, and myself. So what I'm also going to do, because this is going to be a bonus shirt for the one who stuck around to the end, and since you won, I'm going to also, while I go to, I'm going to save it till Wednesday, and I'm going to get SC, Fox Swamp News, to sign in as well. If y'all don't know her, please go show her some love. She is a spitfire, and she gives them a hard time. And when they're wrong, okay? But she's nice when they're right. And she likes the cops that are good. And she's got her own way. But when she gets wound up, she's a spitfire, and you're going to absolutely love her. So I'm going to ask her to sign it. And Carolina Auditor, who was not able to make it to Audit Palooza, I'm going to ask him to sign in as well. So that's 2 bonus, but you did win for the right amount. But that's 2 bonus signatures you will also have. Plus, we are asking more like-minded auditors and journalists to show up if they can Wednesday of next week, and just reach out to me if you want to, 843-709-8825 if you want to contact me. Anyone who knows Jeff, NC Tyrant Hunter, Carolina Auditor, or SC Swamp Fox News, please reach out to them. They will vet you to make sure that you are the people that's been in their community and you are officially auditors. We appreciate the support. We're only looking for live auditors who can go live right now, because it's important. We appreciate y'all's support, but we're just trying to get auditors and journalists right now. No disrespect for what we're doing with this. We just, we need that support as well on the backgrounds, and appreciate that. And other times we can get more people to show up, but we're just doing this to try to help the guy out. Anyway, reach out. They have the addresses, and they will vet the people, but let us know how many showing up so we can let Tom know if we're eating pizza. If we're eating pizza, we need to let him know so he can prepare enough and get the dough ready in time. If we're going out to lunch, then we can do that too. Let's just all we can go to a buffet if you want, and everybody can get different things. At the end of everything, whoever wants to leave can leave. If they want to stick around and do some more audits, we will, and we'll go to a restaurant at the end of the day or the end of the time, and we can eat at a good restaurant there in town that Tom picks out and tells us what it is, and we'll all decide to go there. It's a collaborated effort, and I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, that being said, I'm going to finish playing the video. But now what you got to do, since you won the shirt, is call me at 843-709-8825 and let me know either how you want me to send it to you. You can give me a friend's address. I'm kind of joking on that, but you can give me a friend's address. You can give me your address, and you can go rent 1 month post office box. They're like $8 or $10 if you have that option, like we do in South Carolina. And oh man, my stupid thing ain't working. Yes, ma'am. She opens carries that well, so I don't think it'll be a problem. But if you want to look into it, I don't know about police stations. Now, I didn't carry my gun inside Goose Street Police Department today because I wasn't sure, and so I left it. And I just don't know how it works. I didn't bring it with me. And so as far as police stations go, because we just now our constitutional open carry was constitutional carry, but not open carry. Now we are. So I just need to brush up on all my laws before I start doing that. Now, if we're allowed to walk in to a police station with them, then I'll be armed on Wednesday if I find that out myself out in office. Okay. Well, then that's what we'll do as far as that goes. Let me finish playing this video. Okay, so so if you just got to give me an address and either trust me that I'm there, and I've been here for 5 years. I've sent hundreds, probably at least, I'd say over 100 gifts and things. And I've been to people's houses and I've done things for them. And auditors that stayed at my house. I am crazy, but I'm kind as well. So anyway, I love you all, man. I really do. So yeah, just send me that. You can call me 843-709-8825 and talk to me. You can send me an email, armenhammmer42@gmail.com. Anybody that can post them in the link, you can. I'd appreciate it. Now, I don't really check my emails real fast. Awesome, Jim Black. Appreciate you. I heard it just go off. So if you give me till Wednesday, let me get this shirt signed by some more fabulous people. I will get it in the mail by Friday of next week, and you'll get it. I might send you a couple other little gifts that I have around here as well. Road hog, what the cops set traps. All right, let me go ahead and finish playing this video. Check out this amazing auditor.
Why you hit me? I done that wrong. I'm not sure you will done that wrong, Bill.
Oh, I know there'll be traps. Make no mistake. Hey, Jim, no problem, brother. Thanks for being here.
Mate, can you
Yeah, it was getting my wheel time. I've dropped to me.
Wow, Roadhog, I didn't know that.
Can you give it a bit of room, mate? Because I don't want you to get hurt by us or by him by accident where he's kicking out.
Another few anyway to explain this.
Make sure that he's
a number, please.
Like I
said, I was sitting away, but your officer colleague was in front of me.
Sorry about the loud volume, y'all. So anyway, let me try to read the chat a little bit before I end the stream, and please feel free to post your links in chat. See, y'all see this thing wobbling? I'm steady touching my screen, and it's not opening my chat. It's giving me a hard time. All right. Thank you, SC Swamp Fox News. So I won't be carrying mine. I'll tell you that. See, we'll all learn something. That's right, Tom Sanders. Hey, I don't know everything. I'm uneducated as far as this stuff goes, and I'm learning. Now I can come in and do some master electrician, master plumbing, and stuff like that for you. So I'm not uneducated in that, but I'm learning this every day. Brandon Mitchell, got a mail. Stay safe. Brandon Mitchell, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, brother. I love you. You're so much supporting everybody's chat. Thank you for coming, bro. Tom Sanders, Brandon Mitchell. Hey, I made a comment earlier that if they got a next, dang it, there goes my chat again. I can't get it to move. Son of a gun. So I told John Felix earlier when I was talking to him on the phone, I said, listen now, if y'all have another audit Palooza, and some of you may have heard of this, I said, and I'm alive, y'all got to get a award, and even if I die, which I ain't planning on doing that, but you got to get an award for most moderators, because I don't care if you got 10 million subscribers, you don't have 4,100 moderators. So I would definitely win for most moderators. If y'all want to beat me on that, you better start modding your people that you love for your chat. Auditron, so good to see you again in here, brother. I hope you're doing well. I'll go check out some of your videos. Thank each and one of you, each and one of you, or however you say it, for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. I love you all. You're all amazing. I will say this, since the video is about to end.
They're missing a radio.
I love you all, and I hope you have a great night. I hope God blesses each and every one of you and helps you have a prosperous life. You had to add to your own prosperity by getting up and going out and making it happen. If people who are sick like me can get out and go make it happen, you can too. Just get the courage and go do it. Thanks to everybody who's in here. If you have any strife with anyone in your life, reach out to them. Even if you think it's their fault and not yours, work it out. Talk about it. Be honest. Forgive and be friends again. It happened to me today. I had a friend reach out. We was having some problems. He was honest. I was honest. He forgave. I forgave. And we worked it out, and we're best friends again. Kim J, I love you. You've been here since day one. You're one of my best friends as well, and I'm so thankful. Kim J is an awesome person. If you don't know her, you know, she's so super awesome. Reach out, show her some love, and make no mistake, she has been here just like a lot of you have. But, again, some people have my number, and when you got my number, you can reach out. If you don't have my number and you didn't collect it at one time, or you didn't write it down, you might can't reach out to me. These people have been here for 5 years. Kim J, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, Wright's Crispy, Road Hog Kennel, NC Tyrant Hunter, Carolina Auditor, Sewer Dog the Patriot, Country Boy News, Patricia Walton. I hate to leave anybody out. Just so many other people. Mama Wolf, Hag, Road Hog's wife. I can name on and on and on, but I love each and every one of you the same. Some people have just stayed in contact because they had my number, and but they called, they reached out when I was depressed on the floor when my mom died, going through battling cancer, this, that, and other. Kim and San Joaquin and NC Tyrant Hunter and Willie and the rest, everybody just kept reaching out for the ones who had my number, and you was able to do that. Thank you. Y'all helped me through my mother dying at worst time in my life, and then me battling this cancer, my second worst time in my life. For those of you who don't know, I knew I was sick. For over a year, I was dying, and I was going to let it happen. I wasn't going to kill myself, but I was so depressed for two reasons: my mother, and also I had a son I'd been missing for over 25 years. And there's a long story. I already did a video on it. I'm not going to get into it, but I found my son. The day I found my son, he was so grateful that I reached out and finally found him. And he says, "Dad, you're in my life now. If you're sick, please go get help. I want you to be a part of my life." So the next day I called the doctors, and we went in and I set up an appointment. A few days later, I had a colonoscopy, and I had colon cancer. The doctor on Friday set me an appointment. Tuesday, I had an operation the following Tuesday because it was stage 4 colon cancer. I was dying and I knew it. I'll admit that. But I got colon operation. I did 6 months of chemo, but it went straight through my lymph nodes into my stomach lining, which is rare. And that's called peritoneal cancer. So I have peritoneum cancer in my peritoneal, which you have to require high-tech surgery. It's so rare. They don't do them that often. There's like 5 states in the United States that does it. MD Anderson, after my colon operation, refused to see me at first because they will only see you if it's mutated and there was a little bit there. The doctor got it out, but there wasn't proof that there was cells left behind. They wouldn't work on me. Dr. Levine, the number one high-tech operator in the United States, the guy who teaches most people who learn it. There are other teachers now. He started in 91. He was the first doctor. He's perfected it. He worked on me. He did a great job. I was in remission for 7 months from the stomach lining cancer. But the person he had sew me up botched that operation. My sewing didn't go well. Not long after, I think a week to 10 days, I'd have to look at the dates to be 100% correct. My incisions opened up and my intestines popped out of my body. Not a hernia like when most people have a hernia, you'll see a bulge inside the skin, but you can't see what's making the bulge. My intestines, if you look on the video, I've already showed it once, it was outside of my body. It's a big old ball of intestines. I looked down. I was in major pain. I didn't call an ambulance. I jumped in my van and drove myself to the hospital. It was like 2 to 4 miles, 5 miles down the road, something like that. They took me from that hospital to their main hospital downtown, giving me 2 mLs of Dilaudid it started out 3 hours. That wasn't working. It was giving it to me every 2 hours. It would work in the beginning, but it would wear off so fast. And I spent 13 months in recovery from all of that. 4 months in the hospital, November, December, January, and February. I was 3 weeks in November, 3 weeks in December, because they would let me out. I go home, get sick again, high fever, 103, start getting in a lot of pain. The pain medicine they sent me home wasn't working. I'd go back. They put me back in because the medicine they were sending me home wasn't right. Finally, in February, this infectious doctor, this head guy came in and said, "Y'all have had him on the wrong antibiotics this whole time. That's why when y'all send him home, he's getting sick and coming back. This is what he needs to be on." The doctor came in, they gave me that for 3 days. I started instantly getting better. I can eat now. I wasn't needing the morphine every 2 hours. It went to 3 hours and then to 4 hours. I was starting to get better. The guy said, hey, can you, because I got a port, y'all. I think I've showed y'all this like right now. Y'all see that port that's in my chest? You see the chemo bag that I'm getting right now? So he said, can you give yourself a IV 3 times a day for about 30 minutes? I said, heck yeah. He said, well, I'll send you home then. I said, teach me how to do it. So they gave me this big old platform, step A, B, C, and D. It's 4 easy steps. Here's how you do it. If you forget, here's how you do it. If you forget again, here's how you do it. So I came home and did that. And I had a wound vac. Y'all look up what a wound vacuum is. They can't close you up with staples or sutures or butterflies. They have to put this foam inside your belly, and they put a vacuum, a plastic suction cup over that. They tape that down with this awesome body tape that if you don't shave, you're going to get hurt. And they pulling it off and pulling that hair out. But they put that on, and they had a little hose that ran off to a vacuum that constantly vacuumed all night long and day. And it would fill up a jug of the pus and the poison and the infection in the blood and put it in a container. We had to change it every couple of days. Every other day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a nurse came to change my port, the needle inside my port that's sticking in there so I can keep continuously doing my line, and they would change my stuff again. So, that's what I've been going through, and that's what I'm doing. But my bucket list stuff is to do this. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. But it's just proof that if you get out there and do it, you can do it. And when you can't, then everybody understands. But don't just sit home and die. Don't get bad news and think, well, it's the end of the world, because you're going to die faster. Get up, keep moving, and take the blessings from the good Lord and just keep living and being positive and spread that to everybody else. I meant to go 5 minutes ago. I think for the ones that stuck around, I love you all. I'm over and out. See, it won't even let me end the slide. There you go. I love you guys and gals.